here's a nice tool to give the frets the right radius. You'll need about 2 of these for one fretboard. This is available at StewMax, and you adjust it to the right curve or radius, and I've tested that before. And just rotate this lever, and there we are. And this is perfect, and it's you can set it to just about any diameter. So good tool and really fast and accurate. To cut the frets, I made this block of wood, and I've drilled holes to the right depth or the right width per fret per position. So I can just stick them in these holes, stick the fret in the holes like this, and just cut them off, and they're exactly the right size. If you don't have this, you'll have to put the fret over the fretboard like this, and then cut it off, and then the next one, but this is much faster, of course. So. We fret the guitar before the fretboard is glued to the neck with a press like this, and then bevel the edges of the frets with a straight file like this, and then we round off the edges of the frets with a concave file, and then if there's still some sharp edges, a fret dressing file will take care of that. When you're happy with the fit of the dovetail of the body and neck, then it's time to glue the fretboard. The neck extension for electric guitars, maybe you want to have them touch the whole surface of the guitar, so you'll have a lot of work and use a lot of this stuff, this carbon paper sort of stuff. The reason why you want it to touch the whole surface of the top is that you don't want feedback, so at higher volumes it'll inhibit the top movement, so vibration. And you do exactly the opposite on acoustic archtops. I usually have this part of the neck extension floating above the top, so the area or the surface of the top that vibrates is larger. So let's see, yeah, the headstock, I've touched that up with 220 grit sandpaper after I've done the binding and the logo. And now let's see, we're gonna glue the fretboard on. I use a dummy nut to have it in exactly the right place. And we have our truss rod that we're gonna put in first.